I did encourage him that he would be welcome more if he stopped wearing a baseball cap, because I just said, you look so American.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most realistic, down-to-earth celeb couples.
Hi guys, come on in. Welcome to our crib.
For this list, we'll be looking at the star pairings who are real, relatable, and our ultimate couple goals. After the video, let us know in the comments who your favorite celebrity romantic duo is. Number 10. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. After saying "I do" way back in 1988, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson have become known as one of Hollywood's longest-lasting couples. Hanks was still married to his first wife when the two met on the set of the sitcom Bosom Buddies, and they didn't start seeing each other for a couple of years.
You belong to a choral group and what?
I worship Satan, you know, Beelzebub, Prince of Darkness. I can't wait for Henry to meet him.
Fortunately, they eventually found their way to each other.
Christmas Eve, he phones in one of those radio call-in shows, tells them, I need a new wife.
Oh, you're kidding. That's so sweet.
From Oscar wins to scary health issues, the couple have endured many ups and downs. The pair even both survived COVID-19 diagnoses in 2020, proving that not even the most serious of situations can stop these two from staying together.
The lesson here is that Rita Wilson knows what she is doing. Her instincts are wicked sharp.
Number 9. Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian. A titan of athletics and a titan of technology, this couple's meet-cute took place poolside at a hotel in Rome, when they each wanted the same table.
And she said, Reddit. Never heard of it.
There must have been some chemistry, as he ended up going to watch her play at the Italian Open. Their relationship developed steadily over the next few months, to the point that Alexis arranged a surprise trip to the exact same hotel a year later. And there he popped the all-important question, and Serena gave the desired answer.
How you feel
Really good.
for the upcoming arrival?
Good. We have time.
You know what it is? You know it's a baby, a boy or girl?
We are waiting.
Oh, you're gonna wait for a
yeah,
surprise.
wait for a surprise.
Oh, it's
we
so
call
great
it
to
baby.
baby.
Fast forward to 2017, when they welcomed a baby daughter and married in New Orleans.
I'll be here forever for you. I'm your ride or die.
Despite their fame and wealth, the couple proves time and time again that their love and family keeps them grounded. Number 8. Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick.
You know, the thing is that Kev is just good at so many things that he's so handy.
Right,
around the house that I just thought, how hard could it be?
In an industry where marriages seem to fall apart consistently, these two are an exception. Married since the late 80s, their love affair didn't exactly start off on the right foot. After seeing him in a play in the 70s, Kyra and Kevin didn't really get to formally meet until they worked together years later. In an interview, Sedgwick even confessed that she wasn't initially attracted to the Footloose star. Eventually, a mutual fondness for each other blossomed and they married, welcoming their first child a year later. Frequent collaborators, they are a Hollywood success story that is decades in the making.
He's actually right.
She knows you better than you know yourself, right?
He knows me better than I know myself.
Number 7. Justin Hakuda and Ali Wong. For years, Ali Wong has been entertaining audiences with her quick wit and comedic chops.
But he's the hero for playing Candy Crush while I get my blood drawn. Meanwhile, if I do mushrooms 7 months pregnant, I'm a bad mommy.
In 2010, her stand-up routine also helped her husband fall for her. After meeting at a wedding, Wong invited the entrepreneur to one of her shows, and the rest is history. They started a family shortly after marrying in 2015, and Ali often shares stories and jokes relating to married life.
No one could have predicted this outcome. So much so that before we got married, his family made me sign a prenup.
This creates a real and relatable narrative that her fans love.
It was not supposed to go down like this. Okay? I was supposed to be him. I'm supposed to be the one chillin'.
Always supportive of her career, Justin has even helped sell merchandise at her shows, which is about as sweet as you can get. Number 6. Neil Patrick Harris and David Burtka.
What's on your face?
Sorry.
You putting dirt in your mouth?
Hi, bud.
If you're a follower of Neil Patrick Harris's social media, you know that family is the center of his world. Raising a family with husband David Burtka, the Tony Award winner is a shining example that in show business, marriage can actually work.
Well, maybe this will answer your question.
So hot in PH.
After meeting through a mutual friend, Harris and Burtka's first date was to the movies, and soon they were seeing each other regularly. They moved to Los Angeles when How I Met Your Mother got picked up, and eventually became engaged. Since then, the two have shared their love and family with the world, making them one of the most relatable pairs in the biz.
I just like to say nutcracker as much as I can.
Just let it go.
So anyway, happy holidays.
Number 5. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. She's an award-winning actress. He's a retired superstar basketball player, and together, they're one of our favorite couples.
What's your favorite nickname for him?
Poopy.
Poopy!
The pair met after sharing hosting duties for a Super Bowl party and married in 2014. Despite their happy nuptials, the two found themselves in the middle of a media firestorm following the news that Wade had fathered a child during a break from their relationship in 2013. Union addressed the situation in her memoir, You Got Anything Stronger, recounting the painful experience. However, they took the complicated situation in stride and became a stronger unit, going on to raise a family together.
Everyone started to talk about why she acting like she just had the baby.
Their story is an important example of how marriage isn't always easy, but more often than not, it's worth fighting for. Number 4. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. Reeling from the grief of their marriage's ending, these The Voice judges found each other at the perfect time. From colleagues to partners, Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton quickly became everyone's favorite it couple when they took things public in 2015.
It's so exciting to be here!
So good to have you.
By the time of their public appearance at the 2016 Oscars after party, they were clearly an item and have been attached at the hip ever since. Months after releasing their single Nobody But You, Shelton popped the question to the rich girl singer and they tied the knot in 2021. Judging by the way they look at each other after all this time, we have no doubt that these two are meant to be.
You make it feel like Christmas.
Number 3. Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell.
What is Dax's weirdest quirk? Now,
in the bedroom or out of the bedroom?
Throughout the years, this couple has kept it real by being open and honest about the challenges of marriage. In fact, when Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell first met, they confessed that there was, quote, no spark.
We thought it would be no big deal, and that we thought we'd have to even pump it up and go, ooh, this is hot.
Yeah.
Once they eventually fell in love, they referred to their intense romance as, quote, toxic, recalling many fights that led to them breaking up. After marrying at a courthouse in 2013, the newlyweds, who had also become new parents a few months prior, started a new chapter together. A few years later, they publicly discussed Shepard's sobriety, relapse, and recovery. Never afraid to state the hard facts, Dax and Kristen are great examples of how marriage doesn't always have to be perfect in order to work.
No, it's a crunchy after dinner snack.
A crunchy after-dinner snack of cheese? Nobody eats an after-dinner cheese
It's
snack.
what we take to the sandwich to snack on.
After-dinner snack.
Number 2. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. We can't help but fall head over heels for these two every single time we see them. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are one of Hollywood's best couples ever.
You colored Blake's hair? Did she cut it?
I did color her
And
hair.
you did a good job?
I did a pretty good job.
When the Deadpool actor and Gossip Girl star met after being cast in Green Lantern, both were in different relationships.
And you blew the contract that this company and half the state was depending on.
I'm sorry. I thought this was a dogfight. I was under the impression the objective was to win.
After later finding themselves single, they reconnected, started dating in 2011, and became engaged shortly after. Keeping things low-key, they didn't even make their red carpet debut until a couple of years after their nuptials. Since then, they've become a little more public by roasting each other on social media and in the press.
And your husband's tweets are even better. And I was like, oh, tweets.
Oh,
Twitter.
tweets! Oh my
The
God!
tweet.
Of course, it's all in good fun and proof that humor is a marker of a solid relationship. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally published a book about how their marriage works.
All the girls get down on the floor. Back to back, drop it down real low.
Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness. Been married for many years and remain solid and strong.
As I hold this in my hand, there is something I hold in here, which is the real reason why I'm here today, why any of this is possible, and why, come here baby, why any of this means anything. And that is because my incredible wife and my kids support me. I love you with all my heart.
Kumail Nanjiani and Emily V. Gordon turned their love story into an Academy Award-nominated film.
What's interesting about that scene, Kumail wrote the first version
I
of it.
wrote the first draft and I sent it to Emily, and it's a scene where I show her this movie, and Emily is delighted and stunned. And then I got the rewrite back from Emily, and I was like, oh, this is a very different take on what happened that night.
Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos met while on a soap opera, but managed to keep their long-lasting marriage drama-free.
This father hilariously wore the short shorts in front of his daughter to show her how they aren't really good for anyone to wear in public.
That's a genius idea.
Yeah.
Chip and Joanna Gaines. Been through lots of challenges, proving that marriage is always a work in progress.
And Joe has just kind of grounded me in this place to where I would say that just it's almost like when I die or I'm on my deathbed, what I'll say looking back is that I owe you my life.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Emily Blunt and John Krasinski. It's hard to name a Hollywood pair that's more supportive of each other than John Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
Who are you visiting? I said, my wife. And he said, is she an actress? And I said, yeah. He said, would I know her? I said, I don't know. And he said, what's her name? And I said, Emily Blunt, as he was writing something, and he went, you?
Together since 2008, they not only keep their spark alive, but somehow it keeps getting brighter as the years go on.
Now breathe your lines to one another. Breathe them.
Married in Como, Italy in 2010, the pair never runs out of compliments for each other. The Office alumnus is even quoted as calling Emily perfect. In 2018, the spouses finally worked together on the smash hit A Quiet Place, showing everyone that they're a match made in heaven both on and off screen. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.